Hi, my name is Cassie and I am the creator of Pieces of Scrap. Today we are doing part 2 of our crochet to-do list video, and I'm going to try to get done the rest of my earrings today. I was saying in the last video I am trying to create 30 earrings. They don't all have to be unique, every single one of them, but I'm trying to get done 30 earrings and have a little bit of a variety of types of earrings. And I'm also going to try to release a pattern for earrings free on my Instagram as well, to get some more followers and engagement over on that bit of social media. So I'm pretty excited for today. I already have kind of a head start on earrings, and I started working on earrings last night after I finished my chair socks and before I had to go to Bible study. So gosh, it's okay. My older dog Colt is being very ornery right now, and Piper's kind of upset about it. I'm sure you can see her tail wagging as I'm comforting her. But Colt likes to, first thing in the morning, they both go outside, but he kind of cuts his potty time short because he wants to get inside as fast as possible so he can eat his breakfast. So whenever he comes inside, he still has to go poop, and so he is currently begging to go outside again. I wanted to get the YouTube video intro done before I let him outside again, but he's being super impatient. But now that I'm talking about him, he got really quiet, and Piper's calmed down too. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get my earrings done, at least 30. I have some work in progress going on right now. I was putting together, I have all these pre-made flowers from last time I made earrings. I took a lot of them apart, and a lot of these actually came off of masks that I was selling back when I was on Poshmark. I had little embroidered flowers like sewn on. Well, I guess they're not embroidered. They're crocheted flowers embroidered onto a lot of these masks. So I took them off the masks because nobody's buying masks anymore. And I'm just turning them into earrings. So I've got a lot of the prep work to making earrings done, but I have to put all the jump rings and earring hooks and all that on and put them onto their packaging and get pictures taken of them so that I can post on Instagram. And then I will take one of the earring patterns that I created. I think I will do this one. It's a chain and there's 3 leaves. Wow, 3 leaves on each chain. I think this will be a good pattern to start with as a free pattern on Instagram because it's very, very easy. And they're very, very cute earrings, so I'm sure a lot of people will be interested. And then another one I was maybe thinking about is this one. These are like puff flowers, and I was thinking about making a sunflower version of this as well. So this would be another one to do a free pattern on Instagram for, and that would be a very easy pattern to work up and post. But yeah, so that's my plan for today. I am going to get my Bible reading and, wow, very shaky camera, Cassie, get it together. I'm gonna try to read my Bible real quick and get signed on to my work to make sure that there's not anything that I could be doing for work right now before I start focusing on other things.
So what I like to do to start off my morning every day is to do a little Bible study. I'm currently making my second round through reading the whole Bible ever in my life. This is a new Bible that I got for Christmas last year. It's the She Reads Truth Christian Standard Bible. And what I like about it is that there's like a reading plan, there's devotionals, there's even more reading plans like at the beginning of each book of the Bible that kind of go further into what scriptures are being referenced and, foreshadowing that's in the Old Testament and so on. There's also like maps and timelines, lots of stuff like that. And it's really cool because it's like a study Bible, but much less intimidating because it doesn't have notes about each verse, but it has like a lot of contextual background stuff that you don't usually get in your standard Bible. And the books that I'm currently reading through are Genesis, Job, Mark, and Romans. So what I like about the reading plan is my first time reading through the Bible, I read straight through from Genesis to Revelations, and this reading plan gives me 2 Old Testament chapters to read and 2 New Testament chapters to read, so I'm getting a really diverse reading every day. After I finished reading, I started working on earrings, and here I'm creating the leaves for a set of earrings. This set is made up of a leaf and a flower on each earring with 5 jump rings attaching them to the fishhook earring, and they're really cute and dangly. It's super adorable. Recently, while I've been crocheting, I've been watching lots of YouTube videos, and specifically lots of Refined Vibes, Crocheted by Jenna, and Jenna Phipps. They all make really great videos, and if you haven't seen them already, you should check them out. So here are all the sets of earrings I made. I love how they turned out, and I'm especially excited to showcase them at my next market on September 16th. I've worn my crochet earrings to church in the past, and a lot of my friends at church are always complimenting me on them and want some of their own, so I've had a lot of requests to stock up on my earrings so that people can make purchases. I bought this cork board to display them all on, and I think it looks really adorable with them all pinned up on the cork board and the alternating colored pins, and they look really cute.
Hey y'all, so I finished my 30 pairs of earrings, and I'm also going to do an additional pair. I'm going to make a sunflower version of these daisies. This is a pattern that I found on Instagram that I kind of altered to make the petals a little different. And I also like to do, I'm sorry, Piper's drinking really loud right now. I also like to do slip stitch instead of kind of going in a spiral when I make like these kind of cone shapes. So my pattern is a little different than hers, and it will be a free pattern. I'm not charging for it, so I don't think it will be a problem. I just wanted to, show the different way you can make petals for this pattern. So I'm going to make a sunflower version of these, and I have all my tools and stuff laid out in front of me. I'm going to take pictures as I go. I'm not going to film a video for it since it's just a free pattern. I'll be posting like graphics on my Instagram of the step-by-step process, and I'll pin it to my profile so people can use it and not have to search for it when they click on my profile. So yeah, I'm going to do that now.
I'm really excited about this pattern. I see so many color combination options that I could make that would look really, really cute, and I'm also really excited for other people to make it as well and maybe tag me on Instagram and show me what they can come up with in terms of color combinations. By the time this video is out, the pattern should already be up for free on my Instagram, so if you're interested in making your own pair, be sure to follow me over there and look out for more free patterns in the future. I'm sure I will also at some point create those leaf earrings that I was mentioning earlier in the video and considering making a free pattern of. They're really, really easy to work up too, and those would also make a really awesome free pattern. I've been thinking about in the future making other free patterns. I recently got a commission to do some Pokemon for a friend of mine, and they'll be gifts for her husband, so I think I'll make those into patterns as well, although I don't think I will allow them to be free. I think those will be paid patterns that I put up on like an online store somewhere. I have also been debating where I want my online store to be once I do launch that, and I've been thinking about using Ko-fi. It's a similar platform to Etsy, except there's like way less fees than Etsy. I think Etsy cart charges you about 10% off of each transaction. They get that back in profit, and so I think it would be great to find a platform that was cheaper than that, and one of those is Ko-fi. Ko-fi only charges 5% per transaction, but the cool thing about Ko-fi is if eventually I get enough sales on there, I can instead pay a monthly fee to get that transaction fee completely removed, and it'll only be $6 a month. And then on top of that, they offer like membership deals for subscribers and stuff like that, so I could launch like a pattern every month or something like that, and you guys who would subscribe as a member would get those patterns in your subscription, so you wouldn't have to pay any extra to buy a pattern. But I also understand that there's some people out there that would rather buy, one pattern off me and not necessarily every single pattern I come up with, so that is also why I want to get a shop.
Great, so I finished all the footage and photos for these earrings that I just made for a tutorial. They've got green flower backs just like the daisies do, but they're sunflowers and they're very cute. And then I've got the sunflowers here too. So I have 31 earrings instead of 30, which is really cool. Hey y'all, so I just finished making my lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it while I watch some Netflix. Made a Thai salad with peanut dressing. It's like a coleslaw and you mixed in cucumbers, peanuts, red pepper, and some green onions. So it looks really good. I'm excited to eat it. It's a new recipe. I haven't tried it before. But I'm still very slow at work. I don't really have any work to do, so I'm gonna watch Netflix while I eat. And then I'm gonna get started on that Instagram free pattern. I'm still kind of debating whether I want it to be like a promo, like, if you're interested in getting this pattern, follow me, share this post, etc. To get more followers on my Instagram, because right now my Instagram is kind of dormant because it used to be my Cassie Crochet's Instagram, and that was back when I did Poshmark, which was like a year or two ago. It was probably more like 2 years ago. And so I have like 500 followers on there, but they're all like not engaging with my content. And I think it's just because I've been gone for so long, Instagram isn't recommending my content to those people. And to be honest, a lot of those people that are following me, I got followed because I was doing like reseller gain train posts. So you would like a gain train hashtagged post, and then all the people who liked that post are supposed to follow everybody else that liked the post. So I have a lot of followers like that, and I'm currently trying to clean out most of my following on Instagram of all of those resellers, because it's obviously accounts that I just followed because they liked the post. I don't necessarily like their content or anything like that, and most of them are Poshmark resellers. So I'm trying to clean out my Instagram from those followers and get followers that actually like my content and engage with my content. So hopefully this will be a way to get more people to engage with my content and follow me. So anyway, I'm gonna eat lunch and then I will be back. I am gonna do a screen record of me creating the graphic and stuff like that, so you can see my process.
Okay, so this won't be an in-depth tutorial, but I wanted to show you guys my process in making these graphics for my Instagram. So I started out with a square that is RGB colors. If you're not familiar with that, it's just RGB or CMYK. CMYK is meant for like printing. But anyway, so I was just working on creating a cohesive design to incorporate throughout the series of photos for this Instagram post. And once I decided on the page's design for this front page, it was pretty easy to replicate it and kind of replicate those same design elements on each page. So next I made a list of all the tools and materials you need to make these earrings, and I wanted to use checkboxes, but I didn't like the glyph options that I saw in the glyphs panel with any particular font. So I ended up just making my own checkboxes with like the rectangle tool and adding a stroke to it with no fill. And after that, I was still trying to figure out how I would like to include photos, and I finally settled on using a clipping mask, and then I framed it out with another layer of the same shape underneath, just like a different color. Not that you can see the color of the clipping mask. And when I finished this page, it really ended up being the template for all of the following pages. So I just copied the PSD file, and I would just customize each page according to what needed to be on the page, change the photos, to change the text, title, whatever it needed. And then this is what each page ended up looking like when I was finished.
Alright, so I finished my free pattern, and I finished the 30 earrings, so that's 2 new things marked off of my checklist. That's really exciting. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna call it for my crochet to-do list today, and I'll start working on granny square bags tomorrow. So that'll be it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and in part 3 we will do all of our granny square bags that we can with the granny squares that I have, and hopefully that gives me some new inventory for my markets. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you know of any improvements I can make to make these videos more interesting for you or anything like that, be sure to give me a comment letting me know what you want to see in the future, what you don't want to see in the future, just so that I can make these videos better. And see y'all next time.